Welcome to Madden 18.
The challenge is in front of you. Do you
win the game? All right, so. Let's do this, guys. Win the game. All we gotta do is just win the game.
Ultimate Team. And now the offense getting set. 1st and 10. Got some room at the 30. And look out. I think he's going to go. And touchdown. A great play there. 85 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. And personally, what a start for him to get in the end zone from that distance here on the first drive.
And it has the defense tearing up their defensive goals for the game, doesn't it? Because nowadays, when we talk to all the coaches, they don't talk about limiting yards per carry and those things. They just talk about limiting explosive plays, whether it's through the air or on the ground. And anything an explosive play on the ground, usually, 10, 12-yard runs? This one was way more than that. They've got to go back to the drawing board and try and shut it down.
All right, guys, all we're trying to do is get more coins.
Now a hit and a loose football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going on.
Guys, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. And also comment in the videos. I would like to see your comments.
He didn't carry it over into the game.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dwayne Allen, a 20-yard touchdown. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Oh, such great concentration there, going right up against the side of the end zone, but able to get the feet in bounds.
There are so many things that go into that catch, and you just mentioned the concentration. Being able to catch the football, get your feet down in bounds, hang on to it all the way through the process of the catch. That was a phenomenal play.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe, and also comment in the video.
Now a carry here for Terrence West. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
On the ground, it's West again. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. I'm no offensive mastermind, but of all the guys on the field to block, you might want to stop him.
Look, I've got a very simple rule. An unblocked defender is usually your best defender, and he ended up making the play there.
Throwing for
Oh, I missed that. That was my bad.
And he's going to have the 1st down at
Trying to
about
look
the
at
38.
what's happening here with this live stream. Is it going good? You guys liking it?
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll run it with West. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he's able to hold on to the football.
They'll run again here with West. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. And our statistician, Ben Ramsauer, just held up 3 fingers to remind me he now has 3 tackles for a loss rolling in the 1st quarter.
Well, Ben's got it detailed perfectly. He always gives us the right stats. I'd love to be on the offense's headset right now because what you're hearing is, can someone please block him? Come up with a scheme. Come up with something. Make sure you block him because he's disrupting everything.
And
nearly picked off.
Contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
It's a great job by this secondary.
It would be something if I would have got a touchdown.
They remind me of elite defenders on a basketball
if I would get a
court,
touchdown
right
here.
They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. Let's take it inside his own 40. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed out right. And some room to roam now. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
And they've got it here with a 1st down.
Now this is the last challenge that I have to do until I get the away uniform. Plus, I get 2,000 coins for this.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. It's their quarterback with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you'd rather take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
Why are my things so
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The return man, Chris Moore. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And the Ravens taking the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even...
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Kevin Williams forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
This is West. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up
Jackson
front for
is
the
the one
offense
that I
today,
got
they've got
today.
to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
He's going to look deep for Perriman. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And taken right at the 35. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. Now this offense ready to head back out there. Now they try the right side here. Oh, and now he bowls him over. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now back to throw. And
Oh,
he's going to be wrapped up
I was
and
looking
driven
at it.
down.
Oh.
C.J. Mosley coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means other guys on his team helped him out a lot. But they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Two minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Baltimore after this. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will have the highlights and analysis of this first half from our studios in Orlando.
And I have a fairly...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And they've got it. They recovered it. Wait, hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down.
Illegal touching. Offense.
Well, they were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
First and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. And hauled in by Pitta. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be second and 9.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise,
it's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. They give him a gain of 38.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, That's often the difference in winning and losing.
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A great play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And this offense is running away with this one. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Flacco looks to throw, and he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Third down, Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. And incomplete here on third down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt. Certainly not what he wanted. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Now let's go. Back there in Philly. Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Sanders. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot him at the 44. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a second down.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
They'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Fast footwork by Sanders. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. He will push his way down to about the 14. They've got this big lead. They said, forget one. We want 2. Instead, they got 0.
Unbelievable they didn't even attempt it. From the 15-yard line, what are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Encroachment, defense.
And the hard count got the defense there. Encroachment and the 5-yard penalty. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Barring a flag, final play here for Flacco and company. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Enderlord, what's up? NFL, I made some videos today, but not live. And hi, Ryan. You play this every day. Make another video instead of this. Like Fortnite or in other games. I don't play Fortnite anymore.
All right, hang on. We'll jump over halftime. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And a great return, solid field position.
Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. Oh.
45-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for.
I don't know, I just don't like Fortnite anymore because of the fact that they need to fix their servers and everything.
All right, here we go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's into the end zone for
Fortnite is hard and kind of trash. I'm trash at the game. I'm not trash at the game, I just don't like it.
And this offense continues to pour it on.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master
Check out
class
my
right
video
now.
I
What a
made. I will
performance he's
later.
putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Nothing else?
The Ravens offense getting
Make sure you
ready
leave a
now
like,
for
by
their
the way.
first
We're at
possession
4
of the
likes right
second
now. I
half.
want to hit 10
They're
likes
down in
on
this
this
game, a chance for
live
the
stream.
offense,
10
though,
likes.
to put something on the board,
And
get
I'll
some
be
momentum here in
really-
half 2.
Try and get things
That'll be
kick-started
really,
for them.
really
And
cool
you know
for
at
10
the
likes.
half, they discussed
So make
how
sure
they were
you
going to get
leave a
that
like,
done. This is where
subscribe,
scripting
and
comes into play
everything.
a lot of the
How many
time.
plays
10
do you
likes
script
on this
coming at
video,
you?
Most
I'll
of the
probably
time in
do.
the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of the starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start. Brandon, that play typifies what we've seen from the offense all day long. They've had no success getting things going. I think for the offensive coordinator, he's got to go to that side of the play sheet that says, try something different. Try some specials, something they haven't seen all day to try and get this offense kick-started.
A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10.
Because you never like my videos. I always like your videos with you.
Mentality of firing out and hitting people. Hard to get them started again occasionally.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Flacco. And that is incomplete. Another drive comes and goes. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, and when the second half comes, you know, it's real easy to get discouraged and wonder if you're ever going to get things started. But you just got to fight through it. Got to keep pounding away.
Fielded at the 43. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And
Don't make me
offense
come
as they
out
take
there
over.
and Bradley and kidnap
comes this
you. You
offensive
don't.
unit as they
Then
get set
every
to
video
take
I
over
make,
here.
you don't like them or view them. Yes, I do. That's it for you.
I got 83. I got 83. Me.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
I do sometimes. I don't get none of your notifications. So you need to figure out how, like, I have Bell on. I never get your
It
notifications.
doesn't really matter. Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big time sack.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And they will finally catch him, but not before he gets it to the 11. And what a big-time play there. 58 yards on the ground. So they dig a little deeper in the playbook there, get the wide receiver the ball, running it, and it proves fruitful.
Love the call. When you got a guy who has running back skills, you want him to touch the ball as well.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A great effort there, tying a career high with his 4th touchdown of the game. And this offense is running away with this one. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier, now a trio of rushing touchdowns. Quite a performance.
Diversification, that's all you can talk about. His ability to do everything leaves him on the field on every down on offense because you can hand it to him as we've seen. Would you say 3 rushing touchdowns? And, of course, throw it to him where he's caught 1 as well.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
And that's another stop for the defense, something we've seen
Or
all
else
game
what?
long.
You won't
They have
do
been
anything.
on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
Flacco off play action. Now a hit, and Flacco drops the football. It's loose. It's going the other way. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line.
Well, that's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long, and you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
And he will have a touchdown. It's their quarterback.
Knife, and out. And then you go out, and then I pull out my gun, and then you go out, and remember I brought you into this world, and I can take you out. What are you talking about? You were crazy.
Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns, but the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Looking to throw.
And no, you're not my dad, or you're not my mom,
and
and nope.
The extra point attempt, it's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare him?
And you're not going to do that to me,
they saw
so...
something on film, but do you see something on film when those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled.
I am crazy. Yeah, you are.
The last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
West. Oh, and now West lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the defense. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Don't ever talk about my dad or my mom, or else I will pull up
you
and
are watching Madden Ultimate
kidnap
Team
them. I wasn't
on
even
EA
talking
Sports.
about my dad.
Back now in Baltimore. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. First and goal here from the 2. He'll look to throw. That's caught at the 3. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
And then at 8:30, you get to go for
a 2-yard touchdown grab. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off for this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm
Stop
with his
cheating.
team.
I'm not cheating.
Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert. Under pressure, and Flacco's going to be dropped. Kevin Williams in there to get him his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Partner, I know that ball security is preached like crazy, but every now and then you've got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does it do if it was 3rd and 10? And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
They'll try and run it here. And he is not going to get there. Boy, even with a Hall of Fame.
I am not lying. I'm telling the
comes
truth.
up big, and the try for 2 is thwarted.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Oh, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
On first down, Flacco setting up the screen for West. A good pickup
And
there
then
on first as the
Jesus,
screen pass gets him 8.
please, and you would
For
never.
a second there, I thought that might
It's
break
good.
big.
You're telling the
Screen
truth.
pass.
Yeah, I'm telling the
Looked like
truth.
it was coming
I'm
together.
not lying.
Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Flacco here on 2nd down. And
Hey,
he's
that
going
boy.
to be intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off at his own 46. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing the football. This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. All right, this is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I'll bet you'll find double-digit interceptions on just about every one of them. They have to learn as they go along.
This will be caught at about the 5. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
They look to throw on 1st and 10 with Flacco. No.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it.
2nd down, Flacco now. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. Oh, coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
The Ravens on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Setting up to throw, Flacco. Under pressure, and Flacco.
Guys, just change your, Oh, that's why.
In there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down.
Guys, if your thing went low, just change your quality.
On EA Sports after this. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Sam Cook.
Is your guys' pixely? Like, is your video pixely?
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It's fielded at the 45. Oh, he slipped right by him. Still going. They can't stop him. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told.
Ender Lord, is your guys' thing
1st and 10. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. They have the big cushion. Here in the final stages of this one, I don't know if there's any better feeling than being up big on the road.
There really can't be, because for a team to go on the road and win in the NFL, that's huge to begin with. But just think about all the preparation that went into it. When they first started talking about this game, leading up to it during the week, going on the road, unfamiliar city, obviously, unfamiliar hotel. No one's going to be with you once you get to the stadium. They're all going to be against you. You name it, all those things they had to deal with, they were able to conquer them and do it convincingly.
Yeah, they did it very convincingly, and now the final moments of this one. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open,
Ender
don't force
Lord's
it.
not
Just get what you
saying anything.
can, and that's what he's done very well in this game.
Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he gets the 1st down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. That one looks like he'll throw here. This will be caught at about the 5. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
That'll go as a loss of 5, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they are going to score again. And yet another touchdown as they
Is
just
my
add to
thing
their
pixely?
totals.
Can you
That's
see
how you, Charles.
if my thing's
You play to
pixely?
the final whistle, I get that, but there are a few folks that might not be too happy with that score late in the game with it already well in hand.
You seem a little squeamish about that last score.
I struggle with this one. I struggle. But on the other, the argument, I get it, on the other side is, hey, do something about it. Stop it.
Now, I guarantee you, I know who was really excited. Fantasy owners who had them. Hey, listen, getting the points for me. They're not worried about hurt feelings or anything like that. That's just new age stuff.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're able to return this one all the way up to the 45.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
One last gasp for Flacco. And this is dropped in incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone. As time has run out on this ball game. And that does it for this one. Pat yourself on the back. You just completed and dominated the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge.
Alright guys, I'm gonna end the live stream right here. Peace out guys. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe for that one, 82-0. Leave a like and subscribe for that. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, please. It would be helpful. We're on our way to 200 subscribers, guys. So let's get there, guys. So let's subscribe and let's like, please. And we're shooting for 15 likes on this one, guys. But make sure you leave a like.